Hey, yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Kiddo, and I got a different type of video. Um, I don't normally, it's not a countdown, but I don't normally do the list or whatever. Like, I'm not good with none of that crap. Like, reading off a script would probably make a nigga sound mad robotic. My voice already like this, so imagine me reading off a script. But, this video basically about the types of monsters that I want to see in the new update, or just in the future in general. It's like, I don't want to see them technically, like, well, I do, but if they're not added in the game, I'm not gonna like shit myself. If that makes sense. Like, I'd love to see them because I think they're cool. That's basically it. These are some monsters that I think are cool and might fit in super good. So you do with that what you will. But I've been playing a lot of Rise. I think I got like 300 hours in the game now, like 320 some hours. Probably not a lot compared to some people that really play Monster Hunter. But I started with World, and other than World, I've only ever played Generations Ultimate, which is also on the Switch. And I enjoy those games a lot. Excuse me. Also, apologies, but my chair kinda squeaks. And if you hear any clicking, it's because I have to play while I talk, or like I don't know. I'll probably won't be able to focus on this topic of Monster Hunter if I don't play. But if you can look past that, tough. Also, back to the topic at hand. Rise, crazy game, insane, nuts. Probably my favorite Monster Hunter. Only played 3, I don't know how high my leverage is on this topic, but it's a crazy game. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. Game's nuts. Love playing it with my homies, even though I really only play with like one person like as often. Shout out to my boy Fleet. We make music, he's raw, Mike Pipe. Crazy game. Got some crazy monsters in it, and some not so crazy monsters. Like, I'm talking Volvodon levels of not so crazy. Like, nah, if that's your favorite monster, I'm sorry, but we gonna get you checked into a psych ward. It's okay. It's okay. I'm praying for you. Like, things get better. Whatever's going on at home, we gonna work those kinks out, and we gonna have you set straight. It's cool. It's cool. I'm looking out for you. I'm your dog. All right. I want what's best for you. But then you got insane monsters like fucking Gosarog and Almadron, and they're just nuts. But last month we got an update, crazy update, added Kushalador, Basil Geese, Teostra, and Chameleos, which in GU, I thought Chameleos' fight was god awful. It was not even god awful. It bored the hell out of me. It wasn't even that bad. It was just boring, straight boring. Now in World, I thought Kushala's fight was, hated it with every fiber of my being. Me and Teostra are on good terms, and so are me and Basil Geese, Bagoose, whatever you want to call him. I call him Beetlejuice anyway. But that's some good update. Good update. Proud of y'all, Monster Hunter, Capcom, whatever. But in this next update, I haven't the slightest of clue of who they could give us. But I've been thinking that monsters from a world have that have been in a world, have the highest chance of showing up in this game, which is there's nothing to back that up. I just have a feeling, because this game kind of like feels like a successor to World. I don't know if anybody else sees it that way, but I do. But I'm not gonna keep y'all up and get into this. I just want to talk about like a few monsters that I think would fit really well in this game, or that I just want overall. That'd be dope. If you hear any talking in the background, I also apologize for that. But let's get into this. Oh, also, disclaimer, and I've probably said it like 3 times, but it's me, all me. I want these monsters. I think these monsters be cool. Keyword I. Also, most of them come from, or they don't come from GU, because like I said, I've never played anything, but these are all monsters that I fought in GU. So I'm pretty sure they'd be, you know, whatever. But let's get into it. I'm gonna start with like the least likely one, or at least I feel like it's the least likely one. And Sergio's? Oh, that monster, that monster looks nuts. Tell me otherwise. Tell me otherwise. Tell me other. He looks so crazy. But the reason I think he's like the least likely to come back is because if they wanted to add him back, they would have to. I feel like they would have to add Bleed back in. It's kind of the same reason. Like I was gonna say maybe they can add Odogaron, but I kind of don't think they'd add Odogaron back in this game for the same reason that I feel like they just have to add Bleed back if either of these monsters within the game. So, like Sergio's looks cool, the little razor frills or scales, whatever you want to call them, around his neck, how they just rattle and he roars. That is such a crazy touch. On top of him being able to just shoot them out, and like it fits in real good with what Nargacuga and Tobakadachi pretty much already do with their little body parts, and probably some other monsters in our eyes that I just can't remember off the top of my head. Basilgesia, there's one, but it fits in real well. On top of that, another way he fits in is he moves around a lot. Like dude's pretty agile. He's always keeping me on my toes when I fight him, whether he's just flying around or doing that little spiral stab, spin, kick, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He like flies in a circle, then he kicks you, and you're just like, buddy, sit still. Like I'm always locking onto that monster whenever whenever I have to fight him. But other than that, I think he's like just an overall decent fight. I like him a lot. I think he'd make a good fit, but like I said, probably the least likely to get in due to the fact that they have to put in Bleed. Or maybe they won't have to put in Bleed. They can probably find a workaround. Let's see it. Come on, Capcom, you got this. You hard. Let's move on. We'll move on. But these next three, I guess technically it's three. If you know me, I despise bugs. Like they're awful. Bugs suck. Bugs are. I don't care what you. They're harmless. Don't talk to me. All right. Bugs suck. And we got a bug in this game. We got Arachna Kadaki, and I think her hunt's awesome. Awesome hunt, awesome armor, insane monster by the way. There's another spider that comes to my mind that I fought in GU that I'm really like, yeah, maybe she can come back, but God, no. Fucking Ursula. No, hell no. Stupid, disgusting bitch. Nah, hell no. Never. Never again. Never again. Oh my god, she's... When I saw Arachna, I just assumed that it was gonna be as bad as my experience with the Ursula. I'm so glad it wasn't. Ursula just... She likes to hang upside down, she can poison you, she can put you to sleep. She's agile, so well, just like Sergio's. And a lot of other monsters on here, I'm pretty sure she fits in. She fits in that regard. But man, I think it's pretty cool how she can she does her little web swings. But I'm not here to praise her. We already got a spider. The bug I was really want to talk about was Celtis and Celtis Queen. I think those two would be like a really unique touch. Like especially Celtis and not Celtis. I was gonna say the same thing. Especially Celtis Queen, considering when I look at her and I look at Arachna, they just feel like polar opposites. I don't know if that makes any sense though. It's like you look at Celtis Queen, and she's like, she's not small, but she's a bit more low to the ground. She's bulky. She's she spits out water, which is already like the biggest opposite. But her and Celtis' little relationship they got on, their little symbiotic relationship, it's insane. Celtis by himself, he's a cool looking little dude, kind of a pushover, high key. But you tie him up next to fucking Celtis Queen, he's kind of annoying. Like I'm not even gonna lie, but he's like Celtis is like the Norbit to Celtis Queen's Respucia. it, it's crazy, but I think they're a good pair considering the fact that Celtis Queen's not that agile. She's on the ground. She has these charging attacks where she moves pretty fast. Yeah, 100%. But once she uses her little, I don't really know what to call it, pheromones maybe we're gonna call it pheromones. Once she uses her little pheromones, hooks in Celtis, says get on my back, and they start working together. Now she can fly, and her little charge attack has more weight behind it because Celtis is dragging his horn along the ground. Now it's crazy pick. If we had another bug, I don't really know any other bugs. I should preface that, like I don't know if there are any other insects in Monster Hunter, but if they wanted to add those two, I would not complain 100%. I think they'd be a really good counter to Rachna. Have some, I was gonna say double, but I guess at that point it'd be triple, because if Celtis Coin is there, then Celtis will be there. But either way, I'm with the vision and would love to see it happen. Though I feel like it's still also, I feel like every monster I've listed so far is pretty unlikely. Like I don't know their thought process, but it's whatever. I'm trying to think of another monster. Nah, this thing, Nadrala. I'll never know if I'm saying that right, but Snake, is Snake big yellow snake? I ain't got a lot to say for him. I just think he'd be dope. He looks cool. I feel like he'd be unique. I'm probably just misremembering, but I don't think we have any monsters in Arise that literally just don't have limbs. Like he's just a giant snake that uses like the sound with his little scales, and I think that's pretty dope. Like I don't think we really have anything that just like its gimmick is sound in a way. I don't really know if that's like its gimmick. Tigrex, yeah, he has a pretty loud roar. He's a threat to society. Goofy ass monster. But Nadrala, it's like, I don't know. It feels, well, I can't say that because Tigrex having a roar that does damage is also pretty important. So I don't know how I'm gonna go. But the sound, I think it's crazy. I think it's an insane thing to go about. I could also be wrong. I don't know if it's sound, but that's just been the way I've been interpreting it. And other than that, I think, I think it's a little coil attack, if you know the one I'm talking about. It fits in pretty good with this game, considering a lot of monsters have like those really like slow attacks that are powerful. They're not like too powerful, but they have those slow attacks that are, where if you get hit with them, the game's just like, well, you got hit by something. I feel like you should be dodging, or you're in a situation you really shouldn't be in. So now you can't wire bug out of that one, which is, I guess, fair. It's fair, I guess. But you get put in that situation. The coil attack where he coils around you and then just comes up at you out of the ground, I think that would be, it fits in right with that. I can just imagine you get hit with that and now you look at the bottom of your screen and your wire bugs are just crossed out. Like, what do you do? But other than that, like I said, I didn't have much to say for this dude. Cool looking monster. Feel like he'd be unique. Dope fight, in my opinion. If he comes back, he does. If he doesn't, then oh well. Alright. There are 3 more monsters left. Three monsters left, right? I can give you like what, 4 already? Sergio's 3 bugs and not. Alright, I gave y'all like 4. Man, these 3, I'm finna get biased as fuck. I'm finna get biased as shit. I'm finna be so, I'm finna be super biased. Y'all don't even know how biased I'm finna be. Like, if there was a level to bias, like a little dial, I got that bit turned to 10 right now. Actually, on the first one, it's at 8 right now. It's on 8. It's on 8. The last monster though, we talk about, it's on 11. There was no 10. It was a ruse. I'm not rocking with the 10. We on 11. All right, well, let me stop acting up. Let me stop acting like a clown. Let me stop acting like a bumbling fucking idiot. Why is the guild master? I don't even remember his name. Little fat dude, the gross ears, little tiny fat dude. He's sitting on like a baby Tetsukabra. I think that's how you say that monster's name. He's just sitting. He's chilling on. He's chilling on the little dude back, just in the hub, bro. Minding his business. And you telling me I can't fight one? You telling me I can't pull up on a regular sized Tetsukabra and run the fake? No, I'm not with it. I'm not seeing the vision. I want to go beat up Papa Tetsukabra. I want to run in the hands. You got a baby one chilling right there in the hub, and I can't go slap Granddaddy Tetsukabra? Tell me why. Tell me why. Have you seen Tetsu? Frogs? Frogs are hard, by the way. Frogs are a crazy animal. And if you debate me, you're dumb. You're dumb. Frogs are hard. This man is a giant rock frog. A giant rock frog. Giant rock frog with tusk. Scoops up boulders out of the ground. Hulk slams the boulders. Giant boulder wall. Shoves the boulder over. You're not telling me. Y'all not seeing the vision. Y'all not seeing the vision. You don't understand. You don't understand. Look at Tetsukabra and tell me that nigga not the coldest nigga you done ever seen, bro. What other frog you know doing it like him, bro? Princess and the Frog? Princess and the Tetsukabra. Because my boy deserves a kiss for all his hard work. Nigga fighting for his life. He fighting for his life, bro. You telling me? Y'all don't see it. That's okay. That's okay. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. I can't believe you, but you don't see it. You goofy. You goofy. We moving on. You goofy. Tetsukabra raw. His armor raw. Fight raw. Raw. Times 5. He raw. I'm saying it again. You goofy if you don't agree. Let me see him in her eyes. We moving on. Next on the list. Astalos. My dog. Remember how I said we was on 8 with Tetsukabra? I'm sitting on a clean 9 and the dial is like in between. I'm 9.5. We close to 10. We close to 10. Never mind, I told y'all there wasn't a 10. We at 9.7. And then the dial, it's like you smudged off the 10 and it just went straight to 11. And that's where the dial stops. Alright, the smudged out 10. So there ain't no 10, it's just 9.7. And 9.5 is probably like where 10 would be. Alright, but we're not gonna talk about that. There is no 10. Astalos, crazy monster. Crazy. I am once again being biased. You hear me? I am once again being Look at him. Look. His design screams, I'm raw. You look at Astalos and you go, damn. That's a cold ass monster. Alright? Alright, you're not catching him at the thrift shop. You're not. Everything designer on Astalos. Cold at. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing. Y'all don't see the vision. Look at Astalos and tell me you're not rocking with the vision, bro. His electric attacks, he do it with the sauce and the power, bro. The sauce, the juice, the drip, and the squeeze, bro. You tell. Oh yeah. He's like, oh, but sauce. Look at Toba Kadachi and look at Zenogur. Cold monsters, by the way. Look at them when they hit backflips, man. Fuck all that skipping and flipping shit, bro. I'm not rocking. I'm rocking with it. But look at assholes, bro. He said, I'm part of the 4. The Fated 4. I'm a Neo Rigga. Last game y'all put in Glavenus, right? Y'all put in Glavenus. Who, if Glavenus came back, would be hard. I'm rocking with Glavenus if he come back too. Glavenus probably like my 3rd favorite monster ever, maybe. He's in my top 5 definitely. And I'm rocking with him. Y'all put Glavenus in the last one, right? We got some Glavenus low. Okay. He was in World. And then you put Mizune in this one, okay, right? Right? Just bring them all back. Especially Astalos. Bring all of them back. Like, even bring Gammoth back. I wouldn't complain. But one of my friends, she brought up a good point. A lot of the monsters, like escape routes and whatever, they're pretty narrow or whatever. Gammoth a big bitch. That's a big bitch. And a boring fight. Yeah, I said it. But so Astalos though, not a boring fight. Raw. If you get an Apex Horn, Bolt Weaver, Astalos, raw. Just the crest on his head, the electric attacks with that, the electric power through the wings, and he slammed down cold. Electric power through the left wing, he slammed down cold. When he come out the sky, he do the bop, bop, bop 3 times on the ground, cold. The head swing, bop. Another head swing, bop. Then he fly up. The part you're not ready for, you be like, oh, he flying up. So he finna slam down. He say, nah, none of that. And he just stab you with his tail real quick. Easy, crazy monster. But before I keep talking, we gonna chill out. And before I go to the last dude, Mr. 11 himself. That's not the number monster he is, by the way. I'm just saying, like, remember the bias dial? We on 11 right now, alright? But I'm gonna dial it back down to like a 2. And I'm gonna give you some honorable mentions. And I don't know how many I got on me. I don't know how many honorable mentions, but... And I don't even remember how to pronounce some of these names. You're like, just look it up, but nah. I need all this to come straight from the heart. Alright, but the biggest honorable mention I got is Devil Joe. And the only reason he didn't make this list is because I am 100% positive that Devil Joe is coming to this game. I am 100% positive Devil Joe is coming to this game. You add in Basil Geese, Mr. Party Crasher, Mr. Oh y'all fighting, let me join. And you, off that alone, you just gotta have Devil Joe. Devil Joe gotta come through, fuck shit up, eat a monster, eat another Devil Joe, eat a hunter, take a nap, wake up, eat, sleep, shit, do it again. Alright? He gotta come through. Another honorable mention I got is Zamtrios. And at first I was like, I mean, Tetranodon does what Zamtrios does. Not in the sense where he like eats and all that other stuff, but like where he like puffs up. But Zamtrios, I'm pretty sure Zamtrios gets a lot bigger. But they both have that same little gimmick of puffing up or whatever. But Zamtrios has the added thing of the little ice armor it can put around itself, which is dope. And a land shark, you already had me. Design's crazy as fuck. But the only reason he's an honorable mention is because I think I really only want him in is because the little Zamites are in the game. Like, I think that's probably the only reason why. And that goes for the same with the next 2 honorable mentions is the whatever the fuck, you know, the little lava creature. I'll put a picture on screen of both of the things I'm talking about, alright? I'm looking at the word right now, and fucking, for some reason, everything in my power is telling me I cannot say this word. Alright? Alright? I'm pretty sure its name is like Agnoctor or whatever. It's like the big lizard thing for like the smaller ones in the lava caverns. And I thought he was an okay fight in GU, alright? So, it'd be nice to see him since his little buddies are running around. And I guess I feel the same way about Jagras, but I don't really... Jagras is like the lowest of honorable mentions. Like, you see little Jagras running around, so if Great Jagras was there, it makes sense. And it would give Devil Joe a weapon so it can serve its only purpose. But alright, you know that dial I was talking about? We cranking that bit back up to 11. The reason I made this entire list, the whole reason is because I need to see my dog, my boy, Gore Magala, bro. And they can add Shigaru Magala. That'd be dope too. That'd be the bonus for me. That'd be a bonus. I'm mainly rocking with. I don't hate. I love both of the fights, but I really want Gore the most because I know I've said this for like a lot of the monsters on this list, but look at my boy, bro. Look at my boy. He's so cold. That nigga's so cold. I'm biased as fuck. Not only is he the reason I made this entire video and even thought of some fodder. No, I'm kidding. Look at my boy. The design, the sleek design, the sleek black design. He know he the life of the party. He know he a big deal. You just got the text from him, and it say Big Dick just landed in LA, and now Magnamalo cash apping you like 10 mil to not go see him. You see what I'm talking about? Fuck that Hellfire. This nigga Magnamalo, Gore Magala fighting with the darkness itself. No Kingdom Hearts. Alright, you hear me? No Kingdom Hearts. He fighting with the darkness himself, bro. Tell me you look at Gore Magala and you go, damn. Why am I not fighting? Right? Cold design, the way he got his little winged limbs chilling on his little shoulders. When he like, you're not a threat. You know, I'm not even gonna use all that. You're not worth it, really. You're nothing to me. Your life is nothing. Your life means nothing, okay? Like he not bothered, unbothered, bro. But when he go go mode, bro, he hit go mode. This nigga hit go mode and it's on. Nigga turns the sky black and them purple little feelers come out. He released so much darkness. What is it? It's like I don't know if it's like his little hairs or whatever the fuck how it works. But he releases so much that it puts a dark tint in the sky. I need that. I desire that. I'm craving it. I'm trying to fight Gore Magala. You don't understand. You don't understand, and I'm not rocking with the fact that you don't understand. What's your problem? What's your problem? Unfuckwittable. I ain't got nothing else to say. Capcom, make it happen. If it don't happen, I'm gonna be fine with it in all reality, but come on. But yeah, that's my list, my top 7. I think I said that number. That's the right number. That's the amount of monsters there. But yeah, I'd love to, honestly, anything they add, I'll be satisfied with. Even monsters I don't like Brachydios or Uragon, Kira and Lunastra, they've found a way to make me like monsters that I thought were boring, like Kushala and Chameleos. So they can put the old razzle dazzle on some monsters and I'm rocking with the vision. So anything that happens in this new update, I'm already excited for. But we're gonna see what they do. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. And sorry if I just rambled for like 30 something minutes, but if you sat here that long, you a trooper. You deserve a kiss. You see me streaming at twitch.tv Kiddo the God. I play a lot of Monster Hunter. If you come across this video and you want to play Monster Hunter with me, you should go to that Twitch channel. It'd be hard. Like, I'd appreciate it. Peace out. Y'all be easy.